Syndicate? But I've hardly sinned at all. Syndicate is kinda like cannon fodder, another Amiga port about moving guys and shooting guys with the cursor. The story is your usual, oh man does the future ever suck and all the politics and rules and shit are shitting enforced through violence and you're part of one of those violent political parties and oh boy, time to shoot the fuck out of every other group and take control of the world. Its dystopian, bleak, bronze-coloured brutalist buildings are quite beautiful in posing ads, dead, fenced-off parks, cold statues and pillars and warm lights emitting from the windows. It's a sterile world in look and feel, this sepia-tone industrial complex. The music is another raw basslines kind of sound, dramatic, droning electronic suspense incarnate, but one riff kinda got stuck with me for a while. But it's for the most part a very farty sound. There's customization for your company name, your name, and your go so hard feel free to screenshot ass looking logo, and there's like a fucking 100 of them to cycle through. But the menus, especially in the preparation screen, are kinda unwieldy. The accept button changes for each screen, like one button opens the menu and then it has its own different accept input that's different to the regular one, and god damn, it's just confusing. Immersion kinda goes out the window when the men I accidentally send out to war have nothing but ladles to fight with. But there's a lot of data and stats, and I just found it pretty hard to work through to find what's important here. There's research for new upgrades, and then equipping your men with all these right bits of equipment and guns, detailed breakdowns on equipments for the fucking chest and stomach. It's convoluted to me, but if you like all this data and shit, then it'll be more tolerable to you. And like other Jaguar games, the mission objectives ain't too clear for me either, so that's another problem I had. Even if a game is good, if objectives are something I have to half guess, well, it just kinda sucks. I assume it's your usual kill all the guys or steal a car and get to here because supervillain. Piloting the cars looks fun, but the routes they take are awkward and follow certain lanes and seem to trundle towards your chosen point in ways that you can never really follow, but it is very funny in how disobedient this car is being. The level select is this world map, showing your territories and the area's taxes, but the levels don't look different no matter where you are, save for the factory, offshore, void world metal frame of a last stage. But during gameplay, it doesn't really show you the inside areas very well, the buildings full of corridors, even though they're explorable and full of guys I assume might be kind of important. I'm pretty sure there are places I need to go, but I just blindly clicked around and hoped to get somewhere, but I could never really work these out. Just like the flashing text on the side of the screen showing current actions or actions that you can do, like going and persuade, and I know there's someone I have to talk to here if the mission brief didn't just mean shoot the bastard, but again, if persuade is a command, I've no real idea how to do it, and I tried my best, Mom. This just really feels like it wants to be played on PC rather than on a console. Like, PC and console are just such different beasts that comparing them is never really worthwhile. It'd be like comparing mobile games to arcade games, like they're just completely different ecosystems altogether. Like, of course things will be technically better on PC, I mean, no shit, the PC made the game in the first place. No, the point is that they have completely different appeals, and some games just work better on one rather than the other, and this is definitely a very technical, kinda old PC action game, and I just don't find this very fun, sorry. It's a decent port, besides just not being ideal on a console. I wish it had more to say here, but hey, that's alright. It's a simple game to play, just with lots of intricate bells and whistles, and if it's your speed, then all the better to you. Variety is a good thing, and just for that, even games you truly cannot find enjoyment in are still valuable in the right place. So to fans of Syndicate, I can salute that, but just for me personally, I have seen better kits.